The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Back to the well again.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. Coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
3rd and long for him here. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. He'll make those out.
Touchdown! So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders tie this game at 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he takes this in to the 40-yard line before going down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Handoff to the back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing off the play fake here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds a man right side. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackled by Ruth Orororo.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
From the gun on 3rd down. Cut out left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Handoff now from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Oh, he trucked that defender. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. We'll take it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a third-quarter lead. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 3 on that gain. And that's good for a Raiders first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Raiders football, and they'll get to work, coming into the quarter trailing. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Looking to the air here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And the incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Completes this one to Rice. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now trail by just a point in the 4th. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders tie us up 28-all. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be bottled up after taking it down to the 43.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Another carry for him. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. They'll throw it. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chargers will have a first. Trying the right side. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Now give left side. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming. Tight end going in motion here. Looking to throw. He's got a man left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Gets the shot at it on 1st and goal. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
The back's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's out of bounds to end the return, and Brock, that brings us to our 2-minute warning. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders cut it to a point late in this one. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Throwing now. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ballgame. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So that brings up 4th and long.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And the Raiders are going to like where they get to start out for this drive. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute it.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. He finds space into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
You get these goal-to-goal situations, the last thing you're thinking offensively is you're going backwards. And to go back 4 yards, well, that's a tip of the cap to that defense.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. To throw. Forced out to his right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And they snag some much-needed momentum to end the regular season as they start looking ahead to their wild card contest next week.